Hi, it's Sam Biddley again, and it's no secret what this lesson is going to be about. It's all about Christmas, and Merry Christmas to you. So what I want you to do to start off with is apply some red gel polish. I'm using Munro's red from Holle, but obviously you can use whatever colour you like the best. We're trying to get a verdigris effect to this look, so that's why we're using red, but optional, you could use black too. So cure your gel polish twice. Now this is pure pigment. So this is a very, very opaque pigment. It's a solid colour, and I tend to use this when I'm creating gel colours or paints. I want you to apply your pigment randomly. So we're using green as the pure pigments. Then we have our gold that comes in the metallics. This is the Pretty in Pink from the Pretty collection. I absolutely love it, and it gives me that bronzed effect. Can you see how I'm letting that red shine through? Now this is Gossip from the Party collection. This is going to give me that little bit of Christmas sparkle, because we all like our little sparkles at Christmas. So once that's in, I want you to use a nail brush. I know, be brave, you can do it. Just scrub into that pigment. What that's going to do is allow that red to shine through. And then come on back with some more Gossip just to give that tiny little bit of glitter. Did you notice this was base coat? What we're going to do is apply a layer of base coat over the top. This is going to seal in that pigment, and that means that we can put some artwork over the top. We're using base coat, not top coat, because if you're anything like me, I can't be asked to start filing and buffing those nails. Putting base coat over the top means that I can come back with top coat and it will seal in beautifully. Remove the sticky layer and we're ready to do some artwork. So I'm using our Be Creative paints. These are pretty good, even if I say so myself. We're going to dip in that nail art pen, and ladies and gentlemen, if you still haven't mastered this, you need to check out the films that are available on this website, because there is so many things that you can do just to get this pen working for you. And one of the main things that I find that most people don't realize is that paint needs to be watered down. So if you have a brand new pot of paint, add some more water to it, fill it right to the top and give it a good shake. Okay, let's get on with some artwork. Now, I am sure that you can figure out what I'm about to draw. So I'm drawing now holly. Now I want to do something that's a little less traditional. So obviously the holly's not green, it's black. This is really going to stand against that background. You don't have to do it in black. You remember that art is subjective. This is the sort of style I like. But if you wanted to do it in green, or if your client prefers the more traditional holly, then apply it in green, no problem at all. The nail art pen, this is one dip by the way, literally one dip, and you can do the whole nail and the whole design. So apply your holly or paint your holly on with the nail art pen. Now we're going to do some berries, and then we're going to actually apply some more scroll work right down the nail. We're going to keep it simple. Remember, time is money, and we don't want to overcomplicate the design on our nail. We have that beautiful background. We have the wonderful pigments behind. So we don't want to add any more elements that's going to detract from that. This design in itself is quite happy on just an accent nail. You don't have to apply this over every single nail on the hand. You can maybe apply this on a couple of fingers, and then the rest will have that wonderful verdigris effect with the red gel polish and the pigment blends above it. Don't forget, you need to scrub that pigment to get that really soft, rough look. And then obviously we're going to be top coating or base coating. So here I'm finishing off my design. Again, I've only used one dip of this nail art pen. I promise I have not edited this. It's not gone in twice. So once your design is in place, I'm coming in actually with my most favorite brush in the world, the orange brush. I'm going to apply some accents. Now I'm using gold, and the reason why I'm using gold is because I've used gold in the background. So I want to make it seem like I'm cutting away into the black, and that means that it gives it that sort of it's a more modern look. It's a more sort of updated look. So we're going to use gold. If you're using a silver background, maybe silver and purple look awesome like this, then you will perhaps use a silver paint just to accent. We're adding a tiny little bit of highlight just to those berries. Little bit is all we need. And then we're going to come in with some white. Now, white really is not visible. When you see it within art, it actually isn't visible. What it does is it just lifts your artwork. So we're adding it to our gold just so that it's not a brilliant white. We're just softening that white with a little bit of the gold, and we're highlighting just around the edges of the holly. This is obviously optional. I am absolutely certain that your client is going to love this design without those highlights. So if time is not your friend at this seasonal time in the salon, all you have to do is miss this part out. But for me, I like it. I think it really does make the design. Just adding those tiny little highlights really make all the difference in the world. So this is it. We are pretty much there. All you have to do now is apply your top coat, cure, and you're done. I really hope that you enjoyed this festive nail. I wanted to bring you something that was quick and easy for you to do in the salon, and that you could actually make some money and have a little bit of a enjoyable holiday with that profit. Please show us all the results on our Facebook page, Be Creative Worldwide. I'm going to put that address at the bottom of this film now. And do visit us again on the website, because I've got more lessons planned for next year. So have a great Christmas and have a fabulous new year.